Hello, boys and girls. This is Anders, of course, and welcome back to some Battlefield 4 gameplay. Got the pinnacle of Viking technology here, like Rovas likes to call it. The shotgun sniper. Sadly, there's no 6x scope for the 870 shotty. I don't think there is an 8x scope for any shotgun, sadly, and honestly, it's not great. I mean, it works, but it's not like it was in Battlefield 3, sadly. It was really good in Bad Company 2 when I used it. It was quite good in Battlefield 3, and now in Battlefield 4, it's even a little bit worse. So the shotgun sniper is becoming less and less of a viable alternative to murder your enemies, especially because most of the time, even if you shoot someone in the chest in real close combat, like, they won't die in one shot. You usually need a headshot if it's like more than, I think, 5-6 meters only. Then it's kind of a drop-off for the Slug. I'm not 100% sure though, I'm not gonna say for sure. You might have to hit the upper chest and that might be the thing, but yeah. And also, it kind of sways, and you can't really like hold your breath or anything like that. You might not see it that much on the video, but I'm actually like struggling to like keep it on target. With the with the 6x scope, you could hold your breath. And if you use the Acog sight like I'm doing here in Battlefield 3, you never needed to like hold your breath, and because it was rock solid steady anyways. But here it is kind of laggy, whatever you do, or not laggy, but kind of like swayy. It's like your fucking dude has low blood sugar or some shit. He's shaking all the time. Goddamn soldiers, need to man the fuck up, get a shit bucket, say goodbye to the girlfriend, resign from the job, and just play Battlefield and learn how the fuck to control the recoil, or not the recoil, but the sway, because the motherfucker just can't hold the hand steady. God damn it! And then of course, the still broken netcode isn't of course helping when you're trying to use a shotgun that only fires one shot. I gotta tell you guys though, I've unlocked there's a shotgun that's called something 15, and it has 15 rounds in the magazine, and it reloads like the 870, like one shot at a time, but slower. That's kind of the drawback, and it has a little bit less damage than the 870, but it's just a freaking beast if you have like the choke on it. If you guys don't know, I mean, I've talked about the choke before in other videos. The choke is simply an attachment you should use when you're using not when you're using Slug, but when you are using pellets like normal buckshot or the flechette rounds. It is just amazingly nice when you're using the flechette rounds or the regular buckshot, because it tightens the spread. Like how should I explain in a good way? Basically, the round ring that contains all of the pellets when you hit something simply becomes smaller. It's like using a laser sight for hip firing, basically. And it just makes the shotgun so much better. I mean, all of the shotguns so far. I've unlocked the AK-12 for the shotgun. There's like an AK-12 platform for the shotgun. You unlock that the last. I've unlocked it and played around with it a little bit, and it's semi-automatic. So you don't have to pump between each shot. I'm gonna try to unlock that with the tightened choke, because I think that is gonna be just a carnage machine. I mean, like, I played around with it a little bit on Clusterfuck, or you might know the map as Operation Locker. But I'm calling it Operation Clusterfuck for now on, because it's just like Metro, especially like if it's 46 or 48 or like 60 or 64 player server. I mean, like, it's oh my god. it's just crazy. Look at this guy. I saw him, I'm like, okay, come in. You can come in now. Nope, he didn't come in. He was just standing there. What a guy. How could he miss me, like, shooting his friends right next to him? He's like, herp, derp, derp. Oh, it's no worries. He's not shooting me, so I'm just not gonna care about him, herp, derp. It's kind of like me in Minecraft. That's the sad thing. That's the only sad thing about Battlefield 4 on my channel. It's that I have a very hard time to be derpy. I need to do more live commentaries, because I'm simply too good. I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. Don't worry, guys. I am just kidding. I don't think I'm the best player in the fucking world or anything like that. But I have managed to get into Division 1 on everything except for win-loss ratio. So I don't know what Division 1 means. If it means you're top 100 in the world, top 1000 or top 10,000. I have no clue. But it feels nice to be Division 1 in everything except win-loss ratio. Like accuracy, kill-death ratio, score per minute. minute, skill, everything like that. I'm skill level like 1 or division 1, and it feels pretty goddamn awesome. Even though I think it doesn't really mean that much, to be honest. But it's still, it looks cool, it looks nice. And this is something I really want to talk to you guys about as well. The mini grenades. Get the mini grenades. Like, literally no other grenade is worth having except the mini grenades. The mini grenades does so much damage even though they're so small, and you get 3 or freaking 4 of them depending on what the squad perks you have. They're just amazingly nice to have. There's like no other grenade that comes close to it, and you can throw them so far. They're kind of hard to get used to at first, like when you equip them, because they're lighter and you throw them further. So like if you try to hit a window, you will like throw above the window and that kind of shit. But after like throwing maybe 20, 30, 40 of them, something like that, you will learn how to use them in a good way, and you are gonna love them. Because like having 3 grenades or 4 grenades instead of 1 or 2 only, it's amazing, because you can basically blanket an area with grenades, and even if you don't kill all of the enemies around there, you're probably gonna kill 1 or 2, and the rest are low damage, so you can just go up and poop on them. You're like, poop on them good. And that's the problem. Look at that, I'm trying to like shoot the guy, but it's just impossible, especially with the suppression. But I gotta say, like, again, like, everything the DICE have done in Battlefield 4 is just perfect. Like, I would like to have, like, the lean around corners mechanic. I would like to have an on-off button on that. I just want to say that. Also, I would like... I feel like some maps are a little bit barren, like there are not enough houses, and some of the houses blow up and like fall together a little bit too quick. But I mean, other than that, I mean, the game is just fucking perfect, except for of course the crashes and the netcoding. But again, like I'm really hoping, I'm actually kind of wavering a little bit right now. I'm kind of feeling like a little bit guilty for recommending the game to everybody, because like, if you buy a game, the game should not be like this. I mean, like, seriously. I mean, I get it. It's definitely extremely hard to get the netcoding working good on Battlefield 4, because there's so much going on. But the thing is, like, I don't get it. Why do you have client-side hit detection? That's kind of the main problem. It should be server-side. Like, if you have a bad ping, you're gonna have a bad time. That's how it should be. Just because you have 150 ping doesn't mean you should be able to shoot people around corners. That means you should get either better internet or play on a server where you have lower ping. Basically, play on servers in your country. And that's kind of what I do. But I mean, like, I got decent internet for being a Swede. I mean, it's not even close to being good compared to the rest of, like, the internet that's available in Sweden. But I mean, still, I can play on freaking French. I can even play on, like, Turkish servers and Russian servers and have, like, 60 ping. Same with French servers. So I don't get it. Like, why do people with 150 ping play on some servers? Like, it's impossible that they can have that in Europe. That's like, and if they live in Russia or Asia, like, play on the Russian or Asian servers. God damn it. But yeah, overall, I mean, like, there's all these tiny little nice things about Battlefield 4 that just makes me love it. I mean, like, it's so many good changes that have been implemented. Like I said before, like with the reload system, with like how the guns works. Only thing, like, also I'm a little bit disappointed about the shotgun. The 870 shotty doesn't have the same feel as it used to in Battlefield 3. It felt really solid, and like it was a really good platform in the way that it was extremely accurate all the time. But it doesn't feel super accurate now. But I think that might have to do with the netcoding, and also I'm not super happy with the sniping. Like I talked about before, like, the sniping isn't broken, but if you have a straight pull bolt on your sniper rifle, you're gonna have a bad time sometimes. Like, you're gonna aim in, and your sight is gonna look steady as fuck, and you're gonna shoot the guy straight in the face, but the shot goes like half a meter to the left, like, for no apparent reason. And that's because you shot like half a second or 20 milliseconds too early, or 200 milliseconds. That's like 20 ping. Yeah, so yeah, just wish they would kind of fix that, because right now most of my sniper rifles I play with out the straight pull bolt, and I shouldn't have to do that, because like, whenever the sniper rifle is really steady, and it looks to be really steady, it should be really steady, because like, no sniper rifle in the world will have the bullet go anywhere else than where your scope is actually pointing. That doesn't make sense at all. That's just ridiculous, because like, I mean, you would have to have a sniper rifle with a bent barrel for that to happen. But even then, the bullet should go at the exact same place every time, so you could actually like set your scope after that bent barrel and still get headshots all the time with a slightly bent barrel. So yeah, it's weird. I just wish they kind of look at that, but sadly though, I'm guessing that's gonna be like one of the last things they're gonna look at and kind of fix now, since the net coding is so horrible and the crashes still happen. I mean, like, I crash not as much as in the beginning, but I would say maybe every 6th game or something like that, every 6th match, and it really sucks when that match is like the best match ever. Ooh, MVP. And UTS-15, that's the shotgun I was talking about. It is a beast with Titan the Slug. No, not Slug. Buckshot. Anyways, never mind. As usual, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.